Hey everyone, it's Henry and welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to go ahead and do something very creative on the channel to do a spotlight review of the one and only Star Wars The Sith LEGO Art. But if you're new to my channel or you like the content you see on my channel each and every single week, please support the channel by subscribing down below, liking the video, and leaving a comment. I would appreciate all the support. Thank you so much. But before we get into the actual review, let's get right into the intro. Hit it! Welcome back! So today we're going to go ahead and do a spotlight review on the one and only Star Wars The Sith LEGO Art set. And this here, ladies and gentlemen, is set number 31200. It is an 18 plus set with 3,906 pieces. This is also a 3-in-1, which means that you can go ahead and build either Darth Vader, Darth Maul, or Kylo Ren. And this here retails for $149.99, and that is in Canadian dollars. So I wasn't sure if I actually wanted to purchase this when I first saw it at the Mastermind Toys, but after, doing a couple of visits to the store to get other products and seeing it on the wall, I was like, maybe this is something that I would actually like to get because number one, it's a 3-in-1, so you can build, of course, 3 different Siths in one for the price value of $149.99. But also, I could use this as a great display piece for my YouTube, so put it in one of these little shelves over here. So I thought, why not pick it up and try it out? Now, another good feature that I saw when looking at the box, it has some form of soundtrack feature, so I believe you're going to be able to listen to some audio while doing this or building this. I'm probably going to talk about each of the Siths, maybe their background or how this whole concept came along. So really interested to see what that's going to look like. But anyways, let's just go ahead and get right into the product, do the review, and let you know my thoughts. So let's just get right into it. All right, so let's turn this into this. So here we go. This here is the LEGO Sith Art set. And here you can see Kylo Ren. So from far away, you can clearly see Kylo Ren for sure. Up close, it's a little bit hard to tell because you are working with these little nubs that are composed together to make a big image. But I have to say a lot of great things so far. Number one, it's very clean. Love the look of it. I think this is something great to have in terms of you want it as a display piece in your own home. If you were to go ahead and buy 2 separate sets and make all 3 Siths and put it up on the wall, even better. I have to say, in building this, there was a couple of things that I did like and a couple of things that I didn't like. So the number one thing that I do like about this is it looks very clean. It looks very nice, presentable in terms of the final product altogether. I also have to say that I really enjoyed the audio. So I was mentioning to you that it has an audio piece to it. Really interesting. So it really went into detail in terms of the sounds, the sound effects in Star Wars, how they were made, the characters, how they came to life, production value, how did the production come together, the actors. So it was a very overall encompassing of Star Wars, things to know, a little bit of like that trivia, did you know? So I really liked that, and it was about 1 hour and 40 minutes worth of audio. So it lasted me actually throughout the time that it took me to make this. It took me about, I would say 2 hours, 2 hours and a half to put this all together. And the way that it's composed is it has 4 different cells in the back. So you have 3, 3, and 3, and they all come apart. So they're all by themselves. And then you start building each one as you go. So you start with the first one and just build according to it. And the building book is pretty straightforward in terms of how to build it. You just gotta follow the sequence, in terms of color, and just follow the pattern all the way through. It becomes repetitive, I won't lie to you, but overall, really enjoyed getting each one done and then slowly seeing the overall picture come together. So really, really like that. The one thing that I don't like so much, or didn't like so much, was actually when it came to removing stuff because I screwed up. After a while of just going line by line by line, at least how how I did it. If I screwed up or, you know, had to change one and taking one out, putting one in, you know, you're dealing with all these little nubs all across. And after a bit, it really does hurt your fingers. So you're putting it in, taking it off, for whatever reason. So that definitely was one thing that I thought, I don't like too much. But it was definitely well worth it in seeing the final product here. Now, something to know about this that I came to find out when I looked at the book that came inside, if you were to collect all 3, as in buy 2 more sets, you can actually make a full-on Darth Vader. We're talking from head to about hip, I think, altogether. So he's massive. So 3 of this worth to the top is a full-on Darth Vader Lego art. So I thought that was very cool. Is that something I would want to do? Maybe, but again, you're spending almost $150 on each of these altogether, and that is quite expensive. So I don't know if I want to spend almost $500 on this. So I think one of it's okay for now, and it's going to go right into my display. So, you know, because we're going ahead and doing a spotlight review on this, if I were to give this a review out of 5 stars, I'd probably go ahead and give this 5 stars all the way. I love Star Wars. You know, I've been on the channel telling you this many times. Star Wars is my #1. But I like that, you know, LEGO's venturing into really creative outlets such as LEGO Art, a different way of using LEGO to make something very beautiful, such as this. And I think that's why it's an 18+ set, because it's mainly meant more for decorative to have, more than to play with it, of course. But if LEGO comes up with more different LEGO arts, I'd be more than interested. I know out there is Mickey Mouse at the moment in time where you can make Mickey and Minnie. I think there's one on the Beatles as well too. There's one on Iron Man, which I think is also a 3-in-1. And I think that's all of it. Oh, no, there's also a Harry Potter Hogwarts as well too. So, you know, I'm very curious to see what LEGO's gonna do in the future with more of these, but I'm excited to see, and who knows, maybe I'll have a new one in my display when the new release comes out for 2021 or the next years to follow. So, love it, love it, love it. So I wanna ask all of you here, do you have this specific set? Which one did you build? Did you build Darth Vader, Darth Maul, Kylo Ren, or did you build the humongous Darth Vader yourself? Let me know in the comments down below. All right, so this brings me to the end of my video. I hope all of you had just as much fun as I did in doing this amazing spotlight review on the LEGO Sith Art set. If you're new to my channel, thank you so much for stopping by. And if you like the content that you see on my channel each and every single week, make sure to subscribe to my channel down below. Make sure to like my video. Please leave a comment. And in case you don't miss my videos in the next coming weeks, you already know, make sure to turn on the notification button down below. This was so much fun, but I will see all of you next week. Until then, bye.